We're in a race for the human race. We're in a race for the human race, to save our planet that we can't replace. No other Earth is there in outer space. Give Mom a break, for goodness sake. I'm gonna give much more than I take. I'm not defined by what I buy, but what's inside my heart and my mind. I'm not defined by what I can buy, but what's inside my big heart and mind. How much we need, say goodbye to greed. Life is in great peril and it's time to take heed.
Hi guys! For that look earlier, I will be showing you in this video that with makeup, you look good, you feel good. I'll start off with this Shiseido UV Protection Cream Plus, which is a sunscreen and moisturizer in one. I really like this product guys because aside that it protects you from the sun, it is very hydrating but does not feel heavy on the skin. I either use this alone or under makeup, and so far it goes well with any BB creams and foundations that I have. I apply a generous amount to cover all areas of my face. I blend it in with my fingers and let it sit and dry first before I move on to my foundation. For foundation, I will be using this Shiseido BB Sport in shade medium. It is a tinted sunscreen and I like this because of its coverage, and once it dries, it looks like your second skin. If you notice, I skip primer in this tutorial because this foundation lasts all day. I apply this much and blend and buff it in with this Wet n Wild Flat Top Kabuki. I like this brush because it might not be as dense as my other brushes, but the bristles are so soft and it's very gentle on the skin. For contouring, I will be using this contouring palette from Aces Cosmetics. I'll use this darkest shade right here to contour my nose. I usually just contour my nose. So first, I create a nose line using my finger, like this. And then get my contour brush from QVS to blend the product in, just to soften the lines that I just made. Next would be my brows. So I will be using this One Day Tattoo from K Palette in shade 02. So it's a two-way eyebrow product. It has a powder on one end. I don't know if you can see it guys. And a liquid product on the other. So I'll use the powder first. I like the applicator of the powder because it's pointed, making it easier to shape and fill in my brows. Then I'll use the liquid next. It comes with a brush applicator, but I'm really not a fan of it. But the product is a bomb because it's so smooth, and once it dries, it stays in place and does not smudge. That K palette does not come with a spoolie or a brush that I at least like, so I'll use this brow spoolie from QVS to comb my brow hairs and blend the product some more. But wait guys, we're still not done because kilay is life and we still have to clean our brows. And to do that, I will be using the same foundation I used earlier, but you can also use a concealer if you'd like. So I get this tiny bit of product like this much, and I'll use my Essence angled eyebrow brush to apply. So that's it guys for the kilay. For the eyes, I will be using this eyeshadow primer from Karaja. So we really need to apply primer first, or you can also use concealer to conceal the natural color of the eyelid, providing a blank canvas for eyeshadow application, giving that shadow color something to adhere to and making that color pop. Then I'll use this brush from QVS. It says cream here, but I'll use it for powder. And this is a matte eyeshadow duo from Palladio. I'll use this light shade right here to set my primer. Primers make your eye makeup last longer, and it prevents your shadows from creasing. Next is the eyeshadow application. I'll be using this pencil brush right here from BS Mall, and this I Heart Revolution mini chocolate palette, and I'll use this dark red shade right here. What I do really is start from the lower lash line and work my way up towards the crease. So I make an outline first to guide me where the color should be. Because if you have eyes like mine, which is droopy and hooded, it's a struggle to find that outer V corner where they say we should pack the colors more. So I do it this way because it's easier. I actually learned this tip from a famous YouTuber, Wayne Koss, and it's very helpful. So if you're still struggling with eyeshadow application, this tip is a must try. To blend, I'll use this 360-degree blender brush from QVS, and I blend in circular motion and work my way in towards the crease. So blend, blend, blend guys, because we want to diffuse that color and prevent harsh lines. So for seamless and smoother eyeshadow application, blending is key. Also, I do it in layers because applying shadows can be tricky. If you put too much color right off the bat, it's harder to blend, can get really messy and harder to correct. And then what? We end up with a dirty and flattering look, and we don't want that. So blend and layer for smoother application and also for longevity. You can layer it up until you get your desired intensity. Then I'll use this Vermeil Exaggerate Eye Definer to line my upper lash line. This will give the illusion that you have thicker lashes. From the same palette, I'll use this highlighter right here and apply it in the inner half of my upper lid with my finger. Then, in the inner corner of my eye with a brush for precise application, and then connect it to the rest of my eye makeup for continuity. Then, I'll pack some more of that dark eyeshadow on my upper lid just below the fold for that smoky eye look, but not really because I'm not gonna blend this in this tutorial. Then, I'll just press the product in to keep it in place. I just want my eyeliner to be of the same color as my shadow, but I don't own one, so I just do this. I'm already fine with this look, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'll add another layer just so you can appreciate the color. So after I apply my eye makeup, I put on concealer under my eyes to conceal dark circles and clean any fallout. So I'm using this Maybelline Dark Circle Eraser, which is a favorite because it's creamy and does not settle into fine lines. Then it's time to curl the lashes. For mascara, I'll be using this Heroine Kiss Me mascara. It's waterproof, it's smudge proof, and I really like this because it lengthens your lashes and it does not clump and it does not smudge. So that's it guys for the eyes. For the blush, I'll be using this face angled brush from BS Mall and this Hamptons Weekender contouring palette from Tarte. I love the shade and texture of this palette. It's very smooth and very pigmented. Then I apply the highlighter. To finish the look, I'll put on this nude lippy from Wet n Wild. And then I'm done, guys! I hope you can see the difference between this side with makeup and this side without. I'll finish the rest of my face and then be right back.
We're in a race for the human race. We're in a race for the human race. To save our planet that we can't replace. No other earth is there in outer space. Give mom a break. For goodness sake, I'm gonna give much more than I take. I'm not defined by what I buy.